to have everybody here. Blessings. Thank you for coming. Thank you for carving out this time together. Let's begin as always with an invocation, a prayer to the lineage of gurus who are guiding me and who are with us to help us on our way, and our inner gurus that are guiding all of us. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Maharshi, Swami Sri Yukteswar, beloved Guru Paramhansa Yogananda Ji, great saints and sages of all traditions, we humbly, lovingly bow before you all, invoking your presence. Great masters, make us like you. Magnetize our molecules with your magnetism. Divine Mother, awaken your love in us and teach us to awaken that love in all. Om, peace, Amen. And continuing on this ongoing theme that I'm really enjoying and realizing is really the reason why we meditate, and the reason why we seek after anything in life is to feel joy, to feel bliss that exists within. And in our meditation, we're going to be seeking that, yearning for that, making this divine connection with the infinite. The connection when we make to the infinite, to the divine, can come to us in 8 ways. Can come to us in the feeling of peace, and the feeling of calmness, of joy, of love, of wisdom. Can come to us in the sound of Om, or a light at the point between the eyebrows, and a feeling of energy in the body, energy that moves up through the chakras in the astral spine. And when we really feel these and connect with these, that is us making contact with the divine, going beyond the body, the mind, and the senses. So that's what we're aiming at in our meditation together tonight. I wanted to read some words from Paramhansa Yogananda on this subject. This is from a book, this I read from a lot. It's called How to Be Happy All the Time, collection of words from Paramhansa Yogananda. He says, pure love, sacred joy, poetic imagination, kindness, wisdom, peace, and happiness are felt inside first, in the mind or the heart, and then are transmitted through the nervous system to the physical body. Understand and feel the superior joys of inner life, and you will prefer them to the fleeting pleasures of the outer world. All physical pleasures arise on the surface of the body and are experienced by the mind through the nervous system. You love the outer pleasures of the senses because you happen to be captured by them first, and then you remain their prisoner. As some people get used to jail, so we mortals like the outward pleasures, which shut off the joys from within. For the most part, the senses promise us little temporary happiness, but give us sorrow in the end. Virtue and inner happiness do not promise much, but in the end always give lasting happiness. That is why I call lasting inner happiness of the soul joy, and the impermanent sense thrills pleasure. Om. So taking these words inwardly, realizing that the physical pleasures that we strive for in life pale in comparison to the joy, the bliss that we can feel within. This is what we're really searching for in everything that we achieve in life. We are searching for this inner joy, this connection with the divine. In this meditation, these are techniques that are taught by Paramhansa Yogananda and my teachers at Ananda. We're going to be practicing with a technique called Hong-Sau. This is a technique for concentration. It allows us to concentrate and to give our mind something to be occupied with so that we can transcend our thoughts. So let's put aside all of the cares and the worries of the day. Let's leave everything outside this door. Let's come inside this inner temple. And we can come together as children. We can come together and become like children and approach God as our Divine Mother. And that's the way that we'll be approaching the divine together tonight. So let's feel the childlike wonder that we used to have when we were young. And maybe we feel it now. This joy exists beyond any cause for joy. This technique of Hong-Sau is very simple. On the inhalation, we'll be mentally chanting Hong. And on the exhalation, Sa. I'll guide us then. There's also a small technique that you can add. It's the right index finger. We're going to be sitting with our palms upturned on the junction of the legs and the torso. And then when I tell you to do it, on the inhalation, you'll bring the right index finger, curling it toward you on the inhalation, and then just gently away from you on the exhalation. It's very simple. We'll also be using a technique called measured breathing, where we'll be inhaling to a count of 8, holding to a count of 8, and then exhaling to a count of 8. And then we'll be beginning with a really simple way to relax and release all of the tension in the body. It's a very simple, it's a short and then long double inhalation, tensing and vibrating all of the muscles in the body, and an exhale and relax. It sounds like this. And then low, medium, high, tensing all the muscles in the body. And you can feel the life force energy that enters in through the medulla oblongata at the base of the brain. This is where energy enters into the fetus, and the body is created from that area. So feel the life force energy entering in, low, medium, high, and then exhaling, relaxing and releasing all of the tension in the body. So let's just find a comfortable place where we can sit for just about 40 minutes with our backs in a straight line, head parallel to the ground. Let's begin together with a prayer for joy. This is a demand. Yogananda doesn't like us to come to God as beggars. He said that we should come to God as a child of God. So this is a demand for the enjoyment of everything with the joy of God. So repeating after me out loud. O Spirit, teach me to enjoy thee in spirit. Teach me to enjoy thee in spirit. That I may enjoy the world and my earthly duties. That I may enjoy the world and my earthly duties. With thy joy. With thy joy. O Spirit, help me to train my senses. Help me to train my senses. That they enjoy only good things. That they enjoy only good things. Teach me to enjoy earthly pleasures with thy joy. Teach me to enjoy earthly pleasures with thy joy. Save me above all. Save me above all. From the slightest touch. From the slightest touch. Of negativity, doubt, and cynicism. Of negativity, doubt, and cynicism. Om. Peace. Amen. So now let's take in a deep breath together. And then all the way out. And now double inhale intense. Low, medium, high, vibrating, drawing energy in through the medulla. Exhale, relax. Release and feel. Again, inhale intense. Low, medium, high tension, vibrate with will. Exhale, relax. And feel, dissolve. Last one, inhale intense. Low, medium, high, vibrating, just a bit higher. Exhale, relax. Release and feel. Letting all of the cares and worries go. Relaxing. And now let's do some rounds of measured breathing together. So now inhaling slowly to a count of 8. Inhaling. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows as you breathe. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And breathing normally now. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows. And now begin to recall a moment in your life where you can remember a special joy. Perhaps there's a time where you were in nature, or maybe a time where you felt very close to another human being. Spend a moment being in that environment, enjoying yourself, enjoying that special memory. Yogananda tells us that our memories are a gift, a blessing. We are meant to recall good things and bring them into our minds. Enjoy this memory. From this moment, all sense of excitement or restlessness that you feel. And then remove from it also all sense of cause. Don't associate this feeling with what was happening at the time. And let your memory of joy exist as a pure reality in itself. Feel this joy in its pure essence. on to that feeling, letting it fill your entire being. Allow yourself to feel joyful and free. Now begin to notice the sensation of the breath in the nostrils. Feeling that on the inhalation, the breath is a bit cool, and on the exhalation, slightly warm. I'm not controlling the breath, but letting it come and go naturally, as if it were waves on the seashore, coming and going. And now, let's move that sensation upwards from the nostrils to the bridge of the nose, where the nose meets the skull. Feel that the breath is cool on the inhalation at this point and slightly warm on the exhalation, as you feel that you are breathing in and out through the bridge of the nose. And now, let's move that sensation up again, just slightly now, to the point between the eyebrows, spiritual eye. Feel the cool and warm sensations of the breath coming and going from this point. Letting the breath come and go naturally. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows. Feeling the cool sensation of the breath on the inhale at the point between the eyebrows. Slightly warm on the exhalation. Let's now add the mantra, mentally chanting Hong on the inhalation and Sa on the exhalation. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows. Feeling the cool sensation there at the inhale. Slightly warm on the exhale. Mentally chanting Hong-Sau. Let's also now add the right index finger. Gently curling it toward you on the inhalation. And then away from you on the exhalation. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to think about or worry about. All of these elements, let them be like candy for the mind. Keeping the mind occupied and freeing the awareness, the consciousness, present moment. becoming more and more relaxed with each breath. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, feeling the cool and warm sensations there. As you become more and more relaxed, you may notice that the breath is becoming shorter, and the pauses between breaths may become longer. Simply enjoy these pauses between breaths. Yogananda tells us that this is a very powerful technique for developing concentration. And that with concentration, we can heal our minds. Feel the mind healing with deeper and deeper concentration. If the mind wanders, gently bring it back. Just focus again at the point between the eyebrows, feeling the cool and warm sensation. Mentally chant Hong-Sau. The deeper that you go with this, you can feel that the breath, feel that as if the breath were making these sounds of the mantra within you. focusing deeply on the technique, bringing all of your determination, willpower, keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, feeling the cool sensation on the inhalation, slightly warm sensation on the exhalation. Let's meditate undistracted now for 60 seconds together. Now, letting go of the focus on the breath, letting go of the mantra, the right index finger. Taking a deep breath as if you were breathing in through your heart. Hold the breath, feel the energy as a swirling, glowing ball of light in your heart center. Feel that light now moving up from your heart, up into your throat. Moving up again from the throat, up to the base of the brain, curving through the brain to the spiritual eye. Gaze uplifted, 3 exhales from that point. Breathing normally, keeping the gaze now laser focused at the point between the eyebrows. The great scriptures and the great sages all talk about this point. The spiritual eye, the seat of superconscious awareness. Yogananda tells us that this point between the eyebrows is like a mental microphone or a spiritual broadcasting station that allows us to broadcast our sacred demands to the infinite. Becoming again like a child, curious wonder, filled with joy. As we, as children now, come before our Divine Mother, she knows us. She's been calling to us. She's so happy that you're here. The gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, mentally call to your Divine Mother. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. With the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, looking into the infinite through that point, calling out, reveal thyself. Reveal thyself as a child, knowing that you will receive an answer. And begin to notice a vibration in the heart center. Begin to feel that vibration. Anything that you feel there, begin to notice that it is becoming stronger. Feel or imagine a glowing ball of light in your heart center. Feel that light is growing brighter, amplifying. This light is now filling your body with glowing, rippling waves of divine energy. Yogananda tells us that the heart center is like a radio receiver. Feel that your inner guru is tuning your heart to ecstasy and to receive that. Feel this light now is growing brighter and brighter, filling your body. It's growing so bright that the edges of your body are blurring with the light around you, filling the room. This glowing energy emanating from the heart center, filling the room with light. Begin to notice that this feeling is a quality of peace. Peace that passes all understanding. Peace like the night sky, the vast universe, stars above, glowing moon. Enjoying this peaceful connection. Divine Mother loves peaceful children. With gratitude in our hearts, gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, continuing to call out, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Divine Mother, we are your children. Reveal yourself to us. Feel this connection growing stronger. Feeling now that the heart is like a lotus bud. That lotus bud is opening to receive the light of the sun. Its petals turned upwards. This light is pouring in to your heart center. This light is pouring in and filling your body with even more light. Feeling this vibration, this sensation in the heart center, amplifying, filling you with a sense of well-being. And realizing that this feeling that you feel has the quality of calmness. And calmness differs from peace. And that calmness is dynamic. That we can feel calm in a world that is unpeaceful. This is our refuge. It exists everywhere, anywhere, all the time. We can feel this energy of calmness that is flowing to us here in this peaceful meditation. Enjoying this feeling of well-being. And we can learn to invoke this calmness in our daily lives, no matter what is going on in the world around us. Feel this calm energy, this light in the heart, becoming even more bright, rippling, flowing waves of energy dancing in your body. And every cell of your being is vibrating with tingling light energy. Yogananda tells us that calmness is invincibility. That with calmness we can stand unshaken amidst the crash of breaking worlds. Enjoy this calmness. Enjoy this invincibility. We are infinite, eternal, remaining in God's protective light. Nothing and no one can harm us. Appreciating and enjoying, having gratitude for this connection, this revelation and realization of the calmness that exists within us. We come again as children, keeping our gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows with gratitude in our hearts. Gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows as a child in front of your Divine Mother, calling out, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. With love in your heart, calling out, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Recognizing that this is why we were created. Why God separated us. The Divine Mother sent her children out into the world to play, to seek for happiness in everything. We have gone out into the world and we've looked for happiness in everything imaginable. And we've come back now. And we're offering our love. Yogananda says that God has everything, but not our love unless we offer it. As a child, offer your love to your mother now. And you will create a magnetic field, thereby which will in turn draw her love to you. In this way, gradually, you will become ever more perfectly a channel for this love, drawing her to you on higher and higher levels of divine awareness until your love attains perfection in God. Remember, God's love flows to you always, but it is you, by your love, that must complete the circuit, thereby generating the magnetism that can draw to yourself the very consciousness of infinity. Feeling this vibration now growing stronger and stronger, this light is growing brighter and brighter. This feeling of love emanating. The petals of the lotus of your heart are opening fully now to receive the full light of the sun. This love energy from our Divine Mother is pouring into our hearts. This is a love that goes beyond language. Swami Kriyananda tells us that love is bliss in motion. This feeling of bliss, and then we offer it to our Divine Mother. Bliss in motion. Feeling a smile spreading across your heart, a smile spreading across your throat, a smile spreading across your mouth, a smile spreading across your brow. This light is pouring out from our heart centers, bathing everyone here in the room with light energy. Enjoying this environment. This light is so bright that our edges of our bodies are blurred with the light in the room around us. Feel the space in the room. Feel the light all around us. This entire universe is made of light. Now, begin to call to mind those we know who may be in need of healing energy. Call to mind loved ones who may be in need of physical healing or mental healing, perhaps depression, anxiety, or perhaps spiritual healing, lost connections. See those loved ones in your mind, saying their names mentally. And now see that they are also bathed in this brilliant, vibrant, diamond light energy. See them bathed in this light and see them smiling back at you. They are now beyond all suffering. See them happy and grateful for the challenges that they've gone through, for everything that they've learned and how much they've grown. Smiling back at you, and now this energy is pouring from their heart back into yours. This bliss in motion you are sharing with your loved ones. And now let's expand this light out beyond those we know. This light now is pouring out of our hearts now. It is filling the room and then spilling out of the room, filling the building, spilling out of the building into the streets, moving through the neighborhood to fill the city. This glowing diamond light spreading, filling the entire state now with this vibrant light energy. All receptive hearts are feeling nourished by this light. This light is expanding now to fill the entire country. People are becoming more peaceful, more loving, more understanding, higher frequency, feeling of well-being spreading across our country. See now that this light is spreading across the globe so that all oceans, all countries now are bathed in this light. This iridescent rainbow light wraps around Mother Earth as she floats in space. The air is being purified. The waters, all oceans, all lakes, all rivers, all mountains, valleys, grasses, are being nourished by this light. Enjoying feeling this healing light energy as we allow Mother Earth to heal and allow her to heal her children, moving into a new timeline of a higher frequency vibration. The palms together in front of our hearts. Let's repeat this prayer to the Divine Mother, and let's send this energy at the speed of light in all directions to fill the universe. Repeating after me. Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all Thy children. Manifest Thy healing presence in all bodies, all minds, and all souls. Rubbing the palms together, feeling the magnetic energy in the palms, and we're sending this energy out from our palms to fill the universe. Taking in a deep breath and chanting Om. Peace. Amen. I'd like to end our session now, the reading of a poem from Paramhansa Yogananda. This is a poem called Samadhi, where a fully awakened master in the English language writes for us his experience of Samadhi bliss, complete awakening, allowing us to go with him on this realization of the self that exists beyond our identification with the physical body. He says, vanished the veils of light and shade, lifted every vapor of sorrow, sailed away all dawns of fleeting joy, gone the dim sensory mirage. Love, hate, health, disease, life, death, perish these false shadows on the screen of duality. Waves of laughter, scillas of sarcasm, melancholic whirlpools melting in the vast sea of bliss. The storm of Maya stilled by magic wand of intuition deep. The universe, forgotten dream, subconsciously lurks, ready to invade my newly wakened memory divine. I live without the cosmic shadow, but it is not bereft of me. As the sea exists without the waves, yet they breathe not without the sea. Dreams, wakings, states of deep turiya, sleep, present, past, future, no more for me, but ever present, all flowing, I, everywhere. Planets, stars, stardust, earth, volcanic bursts of doomsday cataclysms, creation's molding furnace, glaciers of silent X-rays, burning electron floods, thoughts of all men, past, present, to come. Every blade of grass, myself, mankind, each particle of universal dust. Anger, greed, good, bad, salvation, lust. I swallowed, transmuted all into a vast ocean of blood of my own one being. Smoldering joy, off-puffed by meditation, blinding my tearful eyes, bursts into immortal flames of bliss, consumed my tears, my frame, my all. Thou art I am thou, knowing, knower, known as one. Tranquil, unbroken thrill, eternally living, ever new peace. Enjoyable beyond imagination of expectancy. Samadhi bliss, not a mental chloroform or unconscious state without willful return. Samadhi but extends my conscious realm beyond the limits of the mortal frame to the furthest boundary of eternity, where I, the cosmic sea, watch the little ego floating in me. The sparrow, each grain of sand, falls not without my sight. All space, like an iceberg, floats within my mental sea. Colossal container I of all things made, by deeper, longer, thirsty, guru-given meditation comes this celestial samadhi. Mobile murmurs of atoms are heard, the dark earth, mountains, veils, lo, molten liquid. Flowing seas change into vapors of nebulae. Om blows upon vapors, opening wondrously their veils. Oceans stand revealed, shining electrons, till at last the sound of the cosmic drum. Vanish the grosser lights into eternal rays of all-pervading bliss. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt. Ocean of mind, I drink all creation's waves. Four veils of solid, liquid, vapor, light, lift aright. Myself in everything enters the great myself. Gone forever, fitful, flickering shadows of mortal memory. Spotless is my mental sky, below, ahead, and high above. Eternity and I, one united ray, a tiny bubble of laughter. I am become the sea of mirth itself. Blessings of joy to you, friends.